Hello, 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 NYK31 here. Madden 20. Lost track of days in lockdown and quarantine. We just keep on rolling on. Lots of Madden being played. The coronavirus grind is real. My team's actually starting to look respectable now. But anyhow, this was an interesting game. This is one of those games that turn into one of those affairs where you just kind of just gotta grind through and persevere through the ugliness. In the spread playbook, just setting up my audibles here, and this was a much seasons playoff game that I decided to dive into just to kind of get myself warmed up. First game of the Madden playing session, just trying to get yourself all warmed up and in that state of mind for a 2 or 3 game Madden session. I don't know how guys who stream 4 or 5, 6 hours at a time do it. After maybe like 4 or 5 games at the most, I'm just completely tapped out. But anyway, starting out trying to run a bit of inside zone, see how my opponent is playing. I'm pretty much done with the zone up playbook. It's just way much more aggravation than it's worth. I like the spread playbook. I'm able to find answers for most of what I'm able to, or most of what I'm coming across, basically. So anyhow, again, just trying to establish a little rhythm here, run a little bit of a spot concept. He's playing pretty much straight coverage for the time being. I'm moving the ball pretty well. He's going to get it out of straight coverage and then go into blitz mode pretty soon. Again, just reading the box, run a little bit of inside zone. So I'm controlling the pace of the game so far out the gate. And here comes the blitz look, and that's my fault if not being ready for it. Should have had the back there on the other side. And that's going to be the MO for the next series of plays. Basically, he's just going to go into blitz mode. Playing passive wasn't quite working for him, so you flip the switch and go from there as Warren Sapp actually gets me. That time I had my protection set up right, but Warren Sapp is just a complete animal in this game, and he just comes ripping through and gets me for a sack. So 2 straight plays, pretty big losses. I punt it back, and now I'm on defense, and pretty much how everyone plays as far as the ground game is concerned. You know what you're going to get from most people. There he tries to put the ball up into the air, and Lawrence Taylor comes screaming on in. I got some sprinter on my team now, at least on defense. And Lawrence Taylor's up to 90 speed along with his, pass rush moves and abilities. I also have full Jamal Adams now, and I have sprinter on Antonio Cromartie. And I also completed the solos for Keith Bullock. So we've been grinding away lately. Lawrence Taylor comes screaming on in again, so we are off to a pretty good start there. I have the solos wide receiver manned up with the safety to create a little bit of a bracket out of palms, so that's going to leave me accountable for anyone crossing over the middle of the field, and that happens to be Hester there, who goes underneath me and past the spy, and he goes for it on 4th down. And I tried to position Luke Kuechly where I anticipated the tight end breaking, but he threw it underneath me and got the completion. So he's knocking on the door and gets it on the second attempt there on the stretch. So he is up 7-0, and that half went by pretty quick. And he gets the ball back to start the second half, so I gotta tighten the screws up a little bit, or things are not going to work out very well for me. Hits the angle route underneath, and Kuechly smacks him, but he hangs on. So he's doing a pretty good job of attacking it underneath. And again, we get a breakdown there in coverage with the corner route coming down. I don't know what happened to my corner there, as he just vacated his responsibility. He came down for some reason. He was not in any type of cloud coverage or anything of that nature. But we get the INT off the user deflection, and we're back in business. So gotta make things happen, and since he's going to be in blitz mode and aligning his defense like this, now we gotta bust out the RPOs, which we do. Get Tariq Hill in space, a juke off to the races. On what world as he gets run down from behind? In the MUT world where everyone's fast. So that's that, and I have him breaking late over the middle there on the seam, but by the time he does, the pocket is clogged, and I'm caught up in bodies and not able to hit him, so I settle for the field goal there. I feel pretty confident in my defense if I can, continue to slow down the running game and get him into pass situations. going into motion. He's going to run, dive, dive, stretch, dive, stretch, dive, stretch. You know what it's going to be. He actually runs power there, and unlike most people, he runs it between the tackles. He doesn't force it inside, or force it outside rather. People run power like it's a sweep, which is in the front of the football gods. But here we have Tre'Davious White stepping up with the INT, so we're back in business here, but I gotta punch it in. Another RPO. And that's really one of the best things about this playbook. It has RPOs, good RPOs from a wide variety of formations. We're on a little bit of a dive, so we're knocking on the door, but we gotta kick the door in. Can't settle for a field goal here. In a sane world, this should be an automatic touchdown, but in a Madden world, you got to high point it, or that corner might jump up and get it from that alignment. Same thing here. That kind of alignment, the outside receiver and the slot should be wide the hell open instantaneously in a sane world. They both do get open. I have the rush blocked up. We're able to zing that bad boy right into the seam for a touchdown. So we're up, and we have the lead, and let's not look back. He's still under center. I'm in cover 3 cloud here, which I don't play all that much. Minka Fitzpatrick is Johnny on the spot, so we get the INT. We're in good shape. Get our first down. This bad boy is over. Of course, he's selling out. I'm just trying to keep the clock rolling and make him use his timeouts. And here I screwed this play up. I wanted to go to the left side. I'm very fortunate that wasn't ruled a lateral and a fumble. That could have ended up very, very badly, but I have to get the ball back. So now he has another chance. Bang, bang play there. He gets the corner route. Jamal Adams doesn't quite close on it on time. He's going to look for the same thing. This time we click and we don't come down to the INT in bounds. But I'll try it again. And this time we are going to get it. So we get the INT with Jamal Adams there on the click on. And that is going to be the end of that. So not the prettiest game in the world. Sometimes you gotta win ugly. Sometimes you just gotta gut it out and fight the Madden gods, and we were able to do that successfully there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.